Finn Doyle with Bomber Industries.
I'm Sean Martin with Snowboards.
And Sean and I, a while back, got together and, as carvers do, we were having a beer after riding, and we started getting into all these certain myths that carvers come up with. Things that they think might be true or not true, or they want to be true. So we came up with the idea of,
well, some sort of a knockoff of, well, dare we say it, Mythbusters. So we can't call it that. We don't want to call it that. So we're relying on you guys to help us come up with a name for this show.
He's right. We need your help with two things. All right, we need a name here that is not Mythbusters that we can call this series we're going to do, and we need some ideas. Sean and I actually have already scribbled down a few ideas. However, we want to get a bunch from you guys. So you're going to go to the thread on our forum, bomberonline.com. Look for the thread. It'll be obvious, especially at this time of year. And input a name for this program we're going to do, and all the ideas you got, crazy or not.
Yeah, just come up with something, and we'll pick the one we like the best.
Between Sean's shop down in Denver and my shop up here in Silverthorne, we've got some pretty good capacity manufacturing. We can make some jigs, some stands, some racks, whatever we got to do. We can bend it, break it, bust it. Just let us know what you're thinking. We can also do some on-snow stuff because of where we're located.
Yes.
So,
should we talk about the fun stuff we did today?
Yeah. All right.
We had the most American day possible, minus the beer. We didn't drink any beer. We went snowboarding, and then we shot guns. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. It was a good day. We did some testing up at Arapahoe Basin, and then we stopped at the gun range on the way back. What we did, this is giving kind of a silly bust here, but we were curious, I was at least curious, how bulletproof is a snowboard, and is the different constructions in a snowboard going to make a difference? Fiberglass, glass, and we actually have a specialty board. So, on our way down the mountain today, we stopped at the local gun range, and here's the footage. All right, as we just talked about in the shop there, we're going to do a little. We're going to have a little fun for our first installment here. We're going to do a little test on 3 snowboards. We're going to do what we call an impact test. All right, we're going to take 3 snowboards. One is glass, one is metal construction, and one is actually the good old Volant stainless steel cap. All right, and we're going to fire them with 3 different weapons or 3 different rounds. A very small 22 round. Then we're going to use this Glock to shoot a 40 caliber Smith & Wesson round, a much larger pistol round, and then we'll finish off and see what a rifle round, the 5.56 NATO round.
Yeah.
Whoop.
All right, so we've seen every single bullet, every single size has gone through a single board. So we're going to see if we can stop one with more than one board. So we got 3 metal boards stacked together right here. This is a Gen 1 metal, a Gen 2 metal, and probably about a Generation 3 or 4 metal. Whether or not a metal board or at some point can stop a bullet. Okay, so the Gen 1 metal stopped it, or actually probably having another board behind it.
There is a dimple there, isn't there?
There's a big old dent right here in this board. So having the 2 of them together stopped it. So I guess we go up to the 40
caliber next.
40 caliber next, and see what happens when we shoot that at all 3 of them.
So as long as the board is backed up, it won't go
maybe
through.
If it's sitting on the snow and you shoot at it, it'd be fine.
You got
to be pretty hard. It'd have to be on the East Coast snow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah,
right.
some nice hard ice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good call, Sean.
That would do
yeah,
it.
you're safer back there.
Yeah. Okay, so we just fired the 40 caliber Smith & Wesson, and it went through the first board.
There's the first hole.
And it actually got stopped. You can see it right here. And put a big old dent in the top sheet of the third board.
There is a big dent on the 3rd board. So it technically tried to make it through the 2nd, but was stopped.
Yeah,
so the round is in there.
There's some wooden slivers.
We'll dig that out. We can dig that out later.
All right.
Nice. So now we're going to fire the rifle with a 5.56. My prediction is it is going to rip through all 3 of those like butter. We'll find out.
Okay, so we just shot 5.56 rifle, and it actually went through all 3 boards. So it went through the first one, and it's still nice and small, but these are fragmenting rounds, I guess. So you can see it's getting bigger through each progressive one, and on the last one, it looks as big as the 40 almost. I guess the bullets sort of
if you
started
compare it, there's the original 5.56 rounds with just 1 board. They haven't fragmented yet, and then there it is after 3 boards.
Yeah.
So you need more than 3 boards to protect yourself against a rifle round.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna stop at 3.
Yeah.
All right, as you just saw, we had some fun out there at the gun range. We're now back in the shop to discuss the conclusions about how bulletproof a snowboard is. Sean?
Well, they aren't bulletproof at all.
Don't rely on a snowboard in a gunfight.
No, if you're in a gunfight, don't hold up your snowboard. That's not going to work. The differences were more in the rounds, I guess, than anything. But if we stack 3 boards on top of each other, the first round stopped, or the 22 round stopped in the first board. The 40 round stopped in the second board. And the rifle round, what is it?
The 5.56.
5.56. I'm not a gun person. The 5.56 went through all 3 of them, no problem. So
single snowboard did not stop any of those rounds. It went through every single one of them. But as Sean said, when we stacked 3 of them together, we could stop 2 of the rounds. But the rifle, it still kept going. And my conclusion is, yes, the snowboard is not bulletproof, but
wait, I have a conclusion here. I'll bet a plate and a snowboard is.
It might be, because actually we did forget to mention we put one of my boiler plates out there as well, and it did stop a 22 round. Now this is 5 millimeters of carbon fiber. That is a lot of, that's plywood.
But
made
2
of carbon fiber.
snowboards stopped a 22 round.
They were stacked, but they were
a plate and a snowboard.
But they were touching. They were stacked as a solid. There's a gap. I don't know. Well, we got another.
Yeah.
Maybe there you go. Talk it over amongst yourselves. If there's something else you want to see, and we've got enough ammo and snowboards to destroy, we can come up with something there.
Right.
But anyways, that was in the spirit of trying something to get this going. Once again, if you've got any ideas, post it on the forum, and we'll do our best.
Yeah. It should be fun.
Our lawyers have been thoroughly informed of what's happening.
Right.
In our insurance company.
No, not.
There you go.
All right, that's what we want.
All
yeah.
right. That's the front. That's the back.
That's the bad end.
That's the bad end.